Hi everyone, it's Bev DeBono with Tuesday's Tip. Today I want to show you how to make this cute Easter basket page. And you can use it for a title. You could actually put photos in here, and I'll show you an idea of that later. But this is made very quickly using some of our templates and our border punches. So let's get started. Usually when we use one of the border punches, we punch it out to make a straight line, such as this. But today we're going to use it in a circular design. For this one I used Weaving Waves, but for the demonstration today I'm going to use Infinity Heart because this one is still available on the website. And to get started, you're going to need your jumbo circle template and a piece of cardstock or any paper that you're going to use to make your basket. So I'm going to just use the inside of the jumbo circle template, and I'm going to cut with the red blade on the inside. The red blade on the inside. And then what we're going to do is, so I'm just going to cut it with the red blade on the inside. So I have a nice circle. And before I put this white away, I'm going to punch the cloud up here at the top. So let's get our cloud border punch and let's punch the cloud at the top, and we're going to insert our paper right where the black line is, where it says Creative Memories, and we are going to just punch the cloud. And I'm going to now move the cloud over to where the punch design matches the picture on the shelf, and continue punching until I have it all punched for my cloud topper. These are standalone border punches, and we do have quite a few of them. We have some that stay attached to the paper, such as the cloud one that we have. And we also have ones that come apart, such as the Weaving Wave or the Infinity Heart. So I'm just going to cut that to 1.25 inches with my straight trimmer. Just going to cut that to 1.25 inches. And that will be the top of my page. And that will be my cloud. Now for the basket handle, I'm going to use the Infinity Heart, but instead of punching straight across like I just did with the cloud one, I'm going to punch four times around the edge of the circle. So to do this, I'm going to use my punch upside down, and I'm going to insert my paper all the way to the back of the punch. And I'm going to line it up so you see where the middle here of the punch gets most of the paper. And I'm going to make sure that it's about even on both sides here where the paper turns round. So you can see very close how I'm lining that up. Okay, then turn it over and punch. The reason I'm turning it over is because this is an intricate punch and all these little pieces could jam up inside there, so I don't want that to happen. Okay, and now release. And I'm going to line it up again to where this section here is going to start right here where the punch starts. I'm going to insert it back in here and do the same thing. put the back of my paper all the way to the back of the edge and try to, you know, make sure they're a little even. And punch. We only want to punch it 4 times. And don't worry about that little piece there. We'll cut that off. And we're going to do that. That's the 3rd time. Get rid of those little pieces. And then this is the 4th time. There we go. So this is the infinity heart. And you could make a beautiful border that goes straight across, such as I did with the weaving wave, but this is the infinity heart punched in a circular design. All right, so let's get rid of all our confetti. And now what we want to do is these little pieces here. We just want to take our micro tip scissor and just kind of clip those out. Just like that. We're just clipping into a little V to make the little basket handle. And it's just a way to just even it out a little bit, because we're trying to punch a square punch in a circular design, and sometimes that doesn't always work. Okay, so now we have our basket, and what we want to do is we want to now put this in our trimmer, and we're going to cut straight across from this line to this line on our trimmer. Okay, so let's put it in our trimmer. And we know we have the sight lines that we can see exactly where it's going to cut. And I'm going to line up the, I'm going to line up the edge of the basket here with the cut line. And then I'm going to line up the edge of this basket here with the cut line on this side. And once it's lined up, and I can go ahead and then cut it, and I can see here from the side where my blade is going to cut. Okay, so I'm going to now just cut it from one side and then go down to the other, and I'm just peeking on the side to see where the blade is going to cut. And no worries if it didn't cut all the way through. Again, we'll just take our scissor and clip it. Just like that, and then clip this side also. So now you have your basket. And maybe I want to just even this little edge out. Oh, just a little bit more. So there you go. There is your Easter basket. And if you want to, if you have a punch with grass, you can certainly put grass on the bottom. I'm going to use these wildflower punches and punch out some flowers for the bottom, and I'm going to do that with maybe a piece of green. And this is again another border punch, and I'm going to do the same thing, line the paper up to where it matches on the black line, and punch and slide my paper over so that what I punch is now matched up to the picture on the shelf. And I continue just going all the way across. And when you're done with this, you could do a couple different colors or just one color. There we go. So let's go ahead and assemble this before we make our eggs. Very quick and easy. once I get my basket all the way to the bottom and I put this on the top, it doesn't look so round. If you want, you could cut the bottom off of the basket and that would be fine also. So I'm just going to move that over so I can use my repositionable tape, especially on the basket handles, and then my regular tape on my basket. And I'm going to put this all the way to the bottom. Now, if you want to move it off to the side and put more Easter eggs or a big bunny on the side, you could. I'm just going to line it up right in the middle for today. And then I'm going to use the wildflower. I use the wildflower punch. And I'm punching some wildflowers. And you can also use a grass if you don't have wildflowers. And so that's going to go down there. And I'll put another row of flowers on it. And then I'm going to add my clouds up to the top, just like that. And there you go. That's a really fast Easter basket page. And now to make eggs, all I did was I took a bunch of scraps and I'm using a couple of the oval templates, the inside, the outside, and then this heart one actually has a really cute egg shape that's already there. And I'm just going to cut some eggs from my scraps, and just varying sizes of eggs. They don't all have to be the same size, and they can be, maybe I'll do this one in the red inside here. And like I said, these were just scraps of ones that I had. I could even do the outside of this and just play around with all your sizes. There's no right or wrong size for your eggs. And I'm just using scraps that I have. So I have this and this. This was an extra from an other egg that I had. Here's a piece of green that I could use. I'm gonna make it this way. But very quick and easy. Oh, didn't quite go all the way through. It's okay, I have my handy micro tip scissor, and I might use one of these and make a bigger egg for the side. So what I was saying before is that you could either use eggs for these or you could put photos in here. So I'll show you an idea with just using pictures in here, and you can use these as border mats for your pictures. So if you wanted, you could just put a couple of good eggs in here, and those could be your pictures. And then you could add a few eggs here down at the bottom, and they just kind of nestle in there. Or you could decide that you want to really put the eggs into the basket, and then I would just lift up some of my basket and tuck them underneath. And here was one that was cut previously. So you don't have to do an entire basket. It could just be fun. And you could put more pictures in there as well. Okay, so I hope you liked today's tip. This is Tuesday's tip on making Easter baskets, and it's a really quick and easy page for you to make. So if you like the tip, please make a comment, and hope to see you again next time. Bye-bye.